What's something that you're looking to accomplish here in the next 12 months within real estate, within, your business?
That's great. This year has been exceptional for us. I think we just looked at our numbers, and first quarter we're up 288% from last year, and our expenses are only up 13%. So we're running really, really strong right now. So I guess toward the end of this year, we want to make sure we keep that momentum and we put the pieces in place for next year to make sure that we're continuing to grow and we don't let this success, we're not complacent with the success, so to speak. That's something that's very important to me. I want to transition out of doing more traditional real estate within the next year, 2 years, 3 years. I want to be focusing on business opportunities. I want to be focusing on different areas that maybe we want to get into from a location or a marketing standpoint. So that's my professional goal, is to continue to slow down my production. I hope next year I'm doing less than what I'm doing this year, and the following year I'm doing even less than what I'm doing this year. And we're looking to grow our team through fantastic agents and through more admin. And we're looking for those various business opportunities that are out there and continuing to help our agents do more volume.
What gives you the confidence to be able to scale out of your personal production and allow your team to kind of pick up the slack? Because, I was fortunate, my mentor, my team lead, I'm still with him. I've been with him since day one, right? And so I got to see him transition out of production fairly early in my career, and obviously operating our team where he hasn't had to jump back in probably since 2014, 2015, right? And running a true business. And a lot of agents are afraid to scale out to then have that leverage. What gives you the confidence? Is it the P&L? Because you mentioned the P&L a lot. You know your numbers, right? And
yep.
I know a lot of agents don't have a P&L, don't know what a P&L is, don't know how to operate a P&L. So what is it for you that gives you that confidence?
It's just part of the progression, I guess, and then maybe it's just a level of acceptance. Like, we have to be continuing to look for our replacement, and that's just the bottom line. If you want to grow, and if you want to scale, and if you want to continue to provide a world big enough for your agents to get what they're looking to get out of it, you have to be ready to replace yourself currently in the role that you're in. So I think for us and the leaders of our organization, we're just ready for that natural, I guess, progression that's going to take place, to which I'm looking for the next person to fill my role, to, be one of the lead producers on the team, to also want to mentor some of the agents on our team, allow me to then go and look for various business opportunities or whatever is going to be able to continue to drive more business for our organization. But I think, to your point, I don't want to sorry, John, but I just want to say, I think a lot of agents get stuck in doing what they're currently doing because they're trying to support a certain lifestyle. And that can be very, very dangerous, because then you're starting to see income from the business come in, and they're like driving a nice Audi or a Corvette or whatever it is, and that there's a payment. You got the nice house. This is the next thing you know, you're digging this hole that's so deep based on the lifestyle that you want to live that you can't get out of production. You almost have to take a step back in order to take 2 or 3 steps forward.
I love that you use that word, because I've changed my views on why agents get into this business, right? The most common thing is most people want to make more money. They want to have more time, freedom. They want to have flexibility within their schedule. But I ask agents, what lifestyle do you want to live? Because if you say you want to go and sell 50 houses as an individual agent, that's a different lifestyle that you're living than building a team and having leverage and having other people do some of the heavy lifting for you, right? Or even, me, when I was selling at, as a full-time agent, it was, hey, I was cool doing 25 to 35 houses a year because I didn't have to work around the clock. I didn't have, I could pick and choose when I wanted to go on vacations or when I wanted to take days off and things like that, because it was the lifestyle, right? Yeah, maybe I did sacrifice the nicer car back then or the nicer house back then. And so I asked that question to a lot of agents, what lifestyle? Selling 50 homes sounds great until you actually have to work Monday through Sunday, 9 to 9. right? Especially
That's
if you're
right.
buy side heavy, you know,
That's right.
and you're driving around all over, you know, Central Ohio to make it happen. Now the money's good, but try going on vacation, right? Try taking a week off, you know,
Good
try
one.
spending time with family.
That's right.
It,
And I'll say this, I'll even go one step further is who do you want to be in 10 years? Because
mm,
whoever you want to be in 10 years, you need to start taking those actions today, right? And I think maybe that's where you were going by saying, you know, do you want to have a volume of 50 homes or whatever that looks like? Well, you better be starting to take those actions today that you want to achieve in 5, 10 years from now. Because if you're taking the actions based on your lifestyle currently, you won't get to where you want to be. It's
yeah,
the actions of the future self that are important, not the actions of today.
yeah, 100%. Taylor, what's a legacy goal for you?
Oh, great question. That wasn't on the sheet that you gave me earlier. So you're
That's
putting me
that's
on the
by
spot.
that's by design.
Yeah. Everything I do, John, is for my kids and my wife. Quite frankly, you know, I don't owe anyone anything, and so um, I want to make sure that I'm teaching the proper habits, teaching the proper lifestyle. I'm I'm living but with intention to be with my family, to show them what it means to be a hard worker and also be available. Um, so, yeah, that's the legacy. Is it's not big. Like I don't need a huge house. I don't drive a nice car, like an expensive car. Those things don't really resonate with me. It's changing people's lives, quite frankly. It starts with my family and then works down to our team. And so my overall legacy is just to impact as many people as I possibly can by doing the right thing, by paying it forward, by giving back to our community. Um, yeah, that's what drives me right now. And great question. Thanks for asking.
I love that. I think, you know, our missions align. And you know, when I got into the business, I was so young and cocky. You can say I was cocky back then, and I didn't understand. I bring this up all the time because it's so important. There's an agent on my team that was older than me, and he's like, you know, John, what we do is we change lives, right? We help buyers and
Mm-hmm.
sellers. We change lives through home ownership. And I didn't believe it then. And then over the years, obviously, I saw the power of what real estate does for people. But then my passion switched to helping real estate agents and seeing the
Right.
lives change of a real estate agent coming from a career that they didn't enjoy, right? Making more money now than that they weren't making before, spending more time with family, right? That maybe they didn't get before.